good, true Indigenous? We are at Indigenous Peoples Day 2021 in NYC. Just showing you guys everything that's going on. Check it out. Got some people performing, got some vendors out here. Just getting the culture going. Got everything filmed. Check it out.
Here and really celebrating Indigenous Peoples Day. This is not just an event that was led by people that are not from here. The protocol that was followed and is followed is from the people that are here. So I also need to say that because there's still a lot of work to do, but together we move forward. So mama winene nene me se no. That's how we say that. Together we move forward. And that's what it's going to take. He said that, sometimes he gets nervous, but I reached out to him. We had a discussion about, what do we say as young people? And our elders are not traveling due to certain things. It's a lot of weight on our shoulders, but we just have to let the spirit move us. And I encourage a lot of the other young people from any of your communities to stand up and talk about what's happening. To learn your culture, to learn the language, because that is what this earth understands, and that's what's being asked of us, to come together we move forward.
Hello everyone. Our name is Calpuli Sechiquetzal. We are the Mexica nation from Mexico. We native people from Mexico still here. We're really happy to be here and have time with our relatives. We're gonna share with you a little bit of our tradition, our Mexica dancing. We are Mexica, and one of my elders told me that the meaning of Mexica word is people from the universe. So we are Mexica, and we're gonna give you a dance, the fire dance.
Born for the Meadow People. Meadow People is my father.
So my name is Two Clouds. So yesterday I said that I'm from the Ramapo, you know, and I am. That's where my ancestry is from. But I was born along the Passaic River, which is just a nice way of saying North New Jersey. But my home is the Ramapo Mountains. That's where my heart is, my bloodline, and that's where I currently reside in the woods there. And you know, I follow the way of the turtle, you know, and it's something I just want to touch on that. You know, we don't say in our language, my clan is. We say we follow the way of. And there's a teaching in that one of my cousins, I'm going to say his name, my cousin Leader, man, you know, he gave me this teaching, you know, when we say, we have to look at these animals, we have to look at the turtle, and we have to reflect on that, reflect on the turtle. And one thing that I've been reflecting on recently, you know, it goes back to our creation story. How we're taught that all of this here that we call North America, you know, it's on the back of that Gigi Takwa, that great turtle. You know, and sometimes when we're dealing with things as people, you know, but since today is Indigenous Peoples Day, I want to focus on us. As Indigenous people, you know, we're stressed, we're always getting hit, you know, from all directions by everyone, you know, sometimes our own people, you know, most of the time, those visitors who came over here and who just don't give a dang about us, right? And this turtle carries all of this on its back, but it still carries it on its back in a humble way. So I've been reflecting on that. So when I say, you know, that I follow the way of the turtle, for me, one of the main things means that I'm trying to remind myself to stay humble like that turtle, no matter what the Creator throws my way, you know, that I have to stay patient and, you know, resilient like that turtle is. Going from that, I want to also touch on the importance of the water, because without good water, we don't have the turtles. You know, by littering, and this kind of hurt my heart. You know, yesterday and today we're here, and everyone here is supposed to be here in a good mind. You know, Walanda, you know, Wichi, Wamawan, you know, Nafani, Agata, Walanda. Everyone here should be one good mind. And we're talking about Indigenous Peoples Day, and yesterday I kind of spoke about, you know, one of our teachings about tending to the land itself. But there's trash on the land by the same people who are here saying that they respect Kukanati, Mother Earth, and that they respect Wemi Sipoa, all of the rivers, and still throwing trash on the ground. So please be mindful of that. You know, if you see something, please pick it up. Because it becomes kind of hypocritical to say that we care, but our actions don't show that. So like my uncle mentioned, I also want to touch a bit on the fire. And, you know, my relatives here, you know, the Shinakaki, Uncle Chan, the Nantikuk, the Nape, and the Tuscarora, you know, everyone that's here, you know, all of my relatives, we all have different teachings. Some of them are similar, but some of them are a bit different. So when I'm going to talk about the fire, it's what's been taught to me by my elders, you know, by my grandmas and my granddads, you know. Where I live up there in the mountains, I have learned that without this fire, we wouldn't exist at all. So in the summertime, we need the fire to cook our food. In the wintertime, without this fire, I personally would have died quite a few times. Like yesterday, my uncle Chris Matias mentioned about the prayer camp that we had. And I was down there for 2 winters. I stayed first in a teepee and then in the dirt. And without the fire, I literally would have died, 15 below zero. So I would sit with the fire, just watch it and speak to the fire, sing to the fire. And sometimes I swore that the fire spoke back to me. And there was a time that I thought I was losing my mind. But the fire would literally speak to me. So I formed a very personal relationship with this fire, One of the teachings that I've been given about the 4 directions is that, grandmother's south, the medicine world for us, the medicine world there in the south is symbolized by red. And that's our grandmother. She's the one who gave us this fire, Yon Tando, this fire right here. Yon Tando, this is good medicine, really good medicine for us. You're stressing over things, I make a fire, we make a fire, and we have our tobacco, like you saw earlier for the sunrise ceremony. And yesterday, when we first lit this fire, and my relatives, we all came over here around this fire, and we were speaking with each other in a good way. And we started the fire in ceremony with, tobacco going down there. So whenever we're stressed or anything like that, we come and we make this fire in a certain way, and we speak to it, and we just take that stress and all these things that we're dealing with and give it to her, and she helps us in that way. So we have nothing but respect for her.